better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. We got a stacked edition of Raw for you here tonight, and we're kicking it off with the former World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. Of course, Gunther losing the World Heavyweight Championship back at Clash at the Castle to Brock Lesnar. And Gunther's here looking for revenge tonight. Well, he got a little bit last week. We've seen Gunther come out and call out Mr. Money in the Bank Xavier Woods, of course, at Halloween or at Clash at the Castle. Xavier Woods came out, distracted Gunther, which allowed Brock Lesnar to retain. You know, Xavier Woods, Mr. Money in the Bank, looked like he's going to cash in, decided not to. But that slight distraction cost Gunther, and Gunther blaming Woods. And it called out Xavier Woods. They agreed to have a match here tonight, and then Gunther taking out Xavier. And you notice by the absence, Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, both Imperium and the New Day have been banned from ringside by Stone Cold. So this big matchup between Xavier Woods and Gunther will be one-on-one, no outside interference. And here comes the man Gunther blames his championship loss on. You see Xavier Woods, briefcase in hand. Of course, back at Money in the Bank, Xavier Woods winning the briefcase, and inside is a contract that states as whenever Xavier wants to cash it in, he will receive a championship opportunity. It looked like we were going to get it back at Clash at the Castle. That was not the case. Xavier deciding against it, but that costing Gunther, in Gunther's words anyway. So Mr. Money in the Bank, Xavier Woods ready for action here tonight. And this is just our opening contest. We got a stacked edition still to come in our main event. The Wyatt family against Nathan Frazer and Seth Rollins. If Frazer and Rollins win, Rollins gets to pick the stipulation for his match against Bray at Halloween Havoc. If the Wyatts win, Bray gets to pick the stipulation, and Gunther, not wasting any time going after Xavier Woods here, just lobbing blows to the chest, trying to cave in the chest of Xavier Woods. And a big right hand. And Woods stumbling back into the ring. Gunther working the knee. Now Woods up on the shoulder. Gunther. Woods reverse DDT, able to get out of that move. Gunther now in trouble. Woods springboard takes down Gunther. Xavier right hand. Leg sweep. No stomp. Xavier Woods now looking for the boot right to the chest of Gunther. Woods picks up Gunther now into the corner. Hip toss connects. And up on the ropes goes Xavier. He needs to use his speed, his high flying ability, because Gunther has the strength and he has the striking of power. DDT planting Gunther. Woods goes for the cover. Could be a big win over the former World Heavyweight Champion here for Xavier Woods, but Gunther gets the shoulder up. Counted 2. Gunther now able to reverse And now just picking him up, Uranagi sends Xavier Woods crashing, cover hooks at the leg now. Only a 1 count. Gunther stomping away now. Big kick to the spine. Again, to the arm, dropping the knee. Gunther in complete control. Xavier in trouble now. Gunther again. Just club and blow right to the back, right to the spine. Xavier trying to fight up. EDT planting Gunther. This is what Woods needed. He needed to turn around. He needed to use that speed. But Gunther grabs him, boot to the midsection. Butterfly. Oh, just drops him. And the knee drop now. Gunther, vicious knee to the fist. And now the sleeper hold locked in. Sleeper locked in. Xavier in trouble. He's fate. And he needs to find a way out of it. Can he break the grip? He gets his arm in between and he's able to fire off the elbows. Clothesline. And another one. Duck under. And drop kick. Xavier fired up. But Gunther just catches him. Powerbomb stacks him. 1, 2, 3. And Gunther gets the win on Xavier Woods. Here we take a look. The sleeper hold. I thought that could be it. But the powerbomb stacking him for the 3 count. And maybe a bit of revenge for the ring general. And is he going to, now that he's got his revenge and Xavier Woods, is his attention turned back to Brock Lesnar and the World Championship here after his win tonight? And Raw continuing on now after we just heard from Mustafa Ali, the Intercontinental Champion. Next week, 6-pack challenge, #1 contendership matchup. As Bianca Belair is set for action. This is our second time seeing Bianca. She's in a fail four-way back before SummerSlam with her opponent tonight. Would go on to win. We'd get into that in a little more detail later. But our first time seeing Bianca in a couple of episodes. First time in one-on-one action. At the EST, looking to prove that she is the best. And looking to get back in contention for the Raw Women's Championship. And she can do it tonight. And yeah, Bianca looks like she's ready, looks focused. Now awaiting her opponent. The former Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte losing the championship to Rhea Ripley back at Clash at the Castle. And the Queen she said last week, she's looking to regain her crown. She's looking to get back into contention. She wants that championship back. She's coming for Rhea Ripley. She's coming for her championship. But Bianca Belair, she has other things in mind. Like I mentioned, these two have clashed in a fatal four-way match. Charlotte would win. She'd go on to face Zelina Vega for the vacant Raw Women's Championship. Of course, Charlotte would win. We know she'd go on to lose that belt to Rhea. But Charlotte wants that championship back. And there's no better way to prove it than beating Bianca Belair here tonight. Now, as always, the Queen calling the ref over to open up the ropes for her. Charlotte Flair, wrestling royalty. Now, Flair removing her robe as we get ready. This big Women's Championship matchup. This is a matchup that could main event WrestleMania. This is a matchup that, could be for championships in the future. to the top women here on Raw. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and we're getting it here on Monday nights. And like I said, must win for Charlotte if she wants to get that Women's Championship back. And you know, Bianca Belair, she wants to be in that title. Picture herself as Belair, spear in the corner. Flair in trouble as Bianca picking her up, powering her up. Sidewalk. Backbreaker. And again, power backbreaker by Bianca. And backdrop. With the midsection now. Pump handle. Pump handle gutbuster. Bianca Belair. Dropping the elbow now on Charlotte. As Belair on the apron. What's Bianca going for here? Right hand pushes away Charlotte. And Bianca gets back in. Gets caught. Irish whip by Charlotte Flair. Duck under. Leapfrog. ST up. And now just bouncing Bianca head first into the canvas. And now styling, profiling, vintage Flair struck by Charlotte. Belair tried to capitalize by Charlotte with the elbow. Now Bianca booted in midsection. Power bomb. No, flapjack. Bianca now in control. Charlotte back to her feet. Gets caught. Looking for the air raid design. Neck breaker. Cover. This could be a 3 count here. 1. Only a 1 count. Charlotte powers out. Bianca can't believe it. Now Bianca trying to get the crowd here behind her. But you gotta keep your eyes on Charlotte Flair, because that moment of lapse of concentration could cost her. That dragon sleeper locked in now. Can Bianca escape? Yes, she can. Firing off those right hands. Able to break the hold. Flair boot to the midsection. Knee by Bianca. Clothesline. Clothesline again. And a third. Bianca in control. Charlotte in the corner. Belair spear. Now stomping away. And again working that back. The backbreaker of the EST. Charlotte Flair in trouble. Rolls out of the ring. Bianca going up top. Looking for a dive to the floor. 450 to the outside. Bianca Belair hitting a 450 splash to the outside. Now blowing a kiss at Charlotte Flair. Elbow drop from Bianca. Charlotte spear. Spear from Flair. And now just drives the knees into the midsection of Bianca. Ribs first into the steps goes Belair. Referee up to a count of 5. And Charlotte in to break it. And I'm calling Bianca in. And that was a mistake because Belair slam, can't she? Yeah, drops Charlotte Flair. Bianca up on the shoulders. KOD connects. Is Bianca Belair about to put away the former Raw Women's Champion? Drags her away from the ropes. Rolls over. 1, 2, and Charlotte kicks out. That is why Charlotte Flair is the former world champion. Kicking out the KOD. Bianca not able to put away Charlotte Flair. What a matchup this has been. Neckbreaker. Bianca now up on the shoulder. Drops Charlotte Flair crashing. And again the power just deadlifting up Charlotte into a power slam position. Running power slam hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair puts away the former Raw Women's Champion as we take a look at the spear on the outside by Charlotte. And here, that glam slam from Bianca. Not enough to put down Charlotte. But the power slam was 1, 2, 3. The Queen had no answer for the EST. And your Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley must be watching on. Charlotte said she was coming back for the crown. But Bianca Belair now has had something to say about that. We'll need to see what happens for the Raw Women's Championship at a later date as Raw continues on. And we just heard Gunther calling out Brock Lesnar, says he wants his rematch now that he's put Xavier Woods behind him at Halloween Havoc. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if that match does get made official. But Gunther's saying he wants his title rematch at Halloween Havoc. And speaking of Halloween Havoc, this main event here on Raw could play a part. Into Halloween Havoc, of course, is Seth freaking Rollins once again colliding with the Wyatts. A lot of history in this one. Going back to SummerSlam, Seth Rollins wasn't scheduled for the match. He came out, cut promo when Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy would show up on the stage, cause a distraction, allowing Bray Wyatt to attack from behind, making their debut. Seth would beat Uncle Howdy. He would then go on to challenge Bray Wyatt at Money in the Bank when, Seth was bringing in Nathan Fraser from the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy to even the odds. Fraser would be attacked backstage by Joe Gacy. That distraction would allow Wyatt to get the win at Money in the Bank. Of course, we then see on Raw a couple of weeks ago Nathan Fraser making his debut, beating Joe Gacy, getting revenge for that attack. Then last week, Seth Rollins approaching Nathan Fraser backstage saying, "Congrats on your debut win." And tonight we got, he said, then we got a tag team match. Us versus the Wyatt family. If we were in, Seth picks his stipulation for the match against Bray at Halloween Havoc. Of course, if the Wyatts win, Bray picks the stipulation. So here comes Nathan Fraser, student of Seth Rollins' wrestling school. Impressive win over Joe Gacy in singles action a couple of weeks ago. Now teaming up with his mentor, his trainer. What an opportunity this is for Nathan Fraser. As here come their opponents, the family, the Wyatt family, as we await the arrival. Here comes leading the charge, Bray Wyatt. Of course, in this match will be Joe Gacy and Uncle Howdy as we see them now entering our screens. What a strange group of individuals this is.
And accompanied by Bray Wyatt at a combined weight
as the Wyatt family making their way to the ring.
Uncle Howdy and Joe Gacy, the family.
Joe Gacy in the yellow mask. Uncle Howdy with the grey mask. And of course, the leader Bray Wyatt coming up from behind the lead, just sending his family on Fraser and Rollins. As this main event matchup gets set on Raw. What a matchup this should be. The family versus Rollins and Fraser. Bell rings. We are on the way to this contest. Lock-up center ring. Seth and Uncle Howdy starting. Of course, as I mentioned, in singles action, Seth owns a win over Uncle Howdy. Fraser owns a win over Casey, but what can they do as a team as Howdy with the headbutt goes for the cover? One, and we also have to counter in the X Factor of Bray Wyatt on the outside. For those singles matches, Bray was watching on from the back. He wasn't at ringside, but he wants a close look here tonight. As Uncle Howdy drops across the knee, in comes Joe Gacy. As Gacy now, Irish whip, short arm, closing it, short arm, shoulder breaker, and a leg drop from Gacy. Just working over what Rollins and Wyatt on the outside, enjoying this. Now Seth turns it around, looking to drag Gacy over to the corner. Head first goes Joe Gacy. Tag in comes Fraser. Rollins and Fraser now looking to work together. Of course, as I mentioned 2 weeks ago on Raw, then Fraser picks up a win over Joe Gacy in singles action. And a big hurricane run that takes down Gacy. Fraser in control, dropping the boot right across the face of Joe Gacy. Fraser now looks to send Gacy back into the corner, looking to make a tag. Again, fresh man in, and a double team axe handle. And now crossface from Rollins. Seth, crossface locked in, look to make Joe Gacy submit, and there's Uncle Howdy to make the save. Rollins goes after Howdy, and now distracted with Bray Wyatt, telling Wyatt to watch on as Seth stuns Joe Gacy against the ropes. Makes the tag. In comes Fraser. Then Fraser up top. Big crossbody out to the floor. I'm not sure he got all of it because Joe Gacy now sends him into the steps. Again, Joe Gacy, he's looking for a bit of revenge for that singles defeat, one would imagine. Of course, revealing himself as a member of the Wyatt family at Money in the Bank, attacking Fraser. And now Gacy just working over Fraser on the outside. Referee up to a count of 7. Now on the shoulder fireman's carry. Fraser fights out, gets back in, and 10. Nathan Fraser gets back in, breaks down. Joe Gacy not able to get in time. As we take a look at some of the double team work from Fraser and Rollins. And here we see Fraser with the reversal, gets off the shoulders, gets back in. Referee counts 10 just before Gacy can get in. And that means Seth Rollins. That count-out win means Seth Rollins chooses the stipulation versus Halloween Havoc match against Bray Wyatt. I guess we'll find that out next week because we are out of time. Tune in Friday for SmackDown. Tune in next Monday for more Monday Night Raw. We'll see you then.